Okay, part two. I'm on a roll now, so I might as well keep going. I want to talk about um, our financial bondage in this period here in the United States and all over the world. Financial bondage. I'll say this. Okay, the church puts in $7 to $8 billion a year into the banks all over the country. The black churches. Okay, that's a lot of money. Why isn't that money in our communities? You know, the pastor drives the nicest cars. His children drive nice cars and they get to go to the nicest colleges. But I don't see that money in our communities when I ride up and down the streets. You know, vacant houses, vacant businesses, vacant storehouses where you could rent something and own a business in. All of them vacant. And if you rent something, the insurance is going to be too high because in a poor crime neighborhood, they classify as that. But all the money we have goes to the banks, first in the churches, you know, and the pastor is charging you tithes and offerings. So he puts it in the banks. You know who, when we go to the bank and fill out an application for a loan, they want to deny us. And if we do get the loan, they want to charge us high interest. Unless we have impeccable credit uh, file, you know, like where credit score is 800 or 750, then we can get a lower interest. But most of us don't have that because we haven't learned how to handle our uh, finances to where we can pay our bills on time and not get over in debt and end up going bankrupt or something like that. And then we end up with a low credit score, so we get high, high interest rates. So that finance rate be so high, and I tell you, we pay double and triple for everything. But who can? While we put that money in that bank, the nations, the Gentiles, the nations, can come to the bank and get that money because they got 50% more, 50 times more money we got. So they can go to the banks and get low interest rates, build businesses, build their luxury societies and their homes and everything. And all that money is in their communities. But there's nothing in our communities. That really irks me. And when I look at in the word of Yah, let me get this. In the word of Yah, I turn to Malachi. I turn to Malachi. And you could turn to Malachi too. Um, I should have had it already. Dang. I should have had it. Turn to Malachi. And well, you'll see that in Malachi that um, that that Yah gave the Levites the duty to take care of the temple, the priests of the temple, and they handled all your sacrifices. When you sin, you go to the priest, and they tell you what animal to bring according to what sin you did, so that you can get forgiveness for your sin. Okay. Let me pause.